Ministry of Social Justice that was headed up by Mary Pulick was very significant because the parish got involved in lots of different outreach programs with the prisons, with people in the city, with taking care of the poor who used to come to the parish a great deal, with finding ways of keeping social justice issues alive and aware to people in the province. So she did an extraordinary job in that. That was a big job for a big important impetus for us then to work on social justice issues.
And that continues to be
right.
Deeply engaged with.
Oh yeah, the parish there still has done, and I'm sure there was some of it before I got there, but we added a person to take care of it, that's all.
Yeah. Now, was the Renew program completed during Father Ted's pastorate?
Yes, pretty much. There were still a few groups meeting. I belonged to one group and visited one of the other on occasion in addition. But most of it was completed by the time Father Ted left and I arrived. It was a very powerful program when it was very active in the parish. We were people and we hired some others. We were very blessed for a parish our size.
How did you work with parish council? You talked about it a little in terms of building the church. Were there any other key issues that the parish council?
Well, the parish council was very helpful. We had some very good leadership. I don't want to mention all of them, but the people who were very good, worked hard, did lots to help with the building things, building up the spirit of the parish, involving people. We had very good parish councils. I got along real well with them. They were very helpful to me. And I never had an adversarial relationship with them. It was always one of great cooperation.
Were there other issues that, besides the building and renovating of the original facilities, that were key things that parish council was working on?
The parish council worked very hard every year on doing a good budget. They also worked very hard on trying to involve as many people as possible in the life of the parish. So encouraging various social events, different things that we could do spiritually. So they were very adept, I think, at looking at the life of the parish and trying to do what they could do. There was at one point a desire to build a building that could take care of religious ed, because we had so many people and the space was limited. That never really got off the ground, but there was a lot of talk and hope for it.
Was there ever any discussion of adding a school to the parish?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh yes, that was a big discussion because our children who went to private school had to travel a distance either to St. John's or to Holy Family in towards the city there. And so we examined it. We had a committee and we went through, and when we saw what it cost to build the school that's right next to McDonald's, I forget the name of that school. When we saw the cost of that, that opened while I was in Sykesville, Eldersburg. But we just we got discouraged and thought we'd never be able to get that much money. At that time, it was in the area of $30 million. So
Wow.
it kind of died a natural death, as hard as it was. You see, in the beginning, when St. Joe's started, well, in the 60s, let me tell you, I talked to one of the priests who was there in the 60s. They had like 45 or 50 families. There was hardly any Catholics in that.
Right.
And so at that point, they couldn't, there was no need to build a school. There were so few. And so as a result, by the time we burst into the scene with Catholics, well, we didn't have the money. It's a lot of money to build a school.